So we talked about, using Skype, especially for a 2-year-old, putting the face to the voice would be helpful, and it would eliminate that problem of him not knowing who you are.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I hadn't really thought about that.
So that would probably be good. You can use that in different ways. What's your favorite meal?
I really like breakfast food. I don't know if you're familiar with Mexican breakfast, chilaquiles,
No.
which is like tortillas and you fry. Well, you cut them up in little pieces and you fry them, and you mix it with onions or peppers and tomato sauce or salsa. It's my favorite.
Okay, and your mother used to make that for you?
Yeah, every time I go, she'll ask me. I'm like, "Can you please make me that?"
Well, maybe, when on your downtime, you can get your computer there, and your mom could have her computer, and you
Yeah.
can make it together.
That's a good idea. We can maybe
Yeah,
could.
yeah.
Yeah, maybe I could even ask her to show me how to cook something I don't know how to cook.
Oh,
right?
yeah, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
That's a great idea because it's more about the quality time that you spend together, and it doesn't make the quantity seem as bad.
Yeah.
So that's a good idea.
Yeah, I think I might try that. I had to cook something like that.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's a good idea. So, you know, you came up with this. You can use Skype, and what else could you possibly use to feel closer to your family?
I don't know. Maybe I can teach my mom to text.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
It's funny though because I've had her, like, if I'm driving in the same car and somebody sends me a text message and I have to reply, obviously I'm not going to do it when I'm driving, especially with the kids in the car. So I'll give my mom my phone and I'll ask her to type it in, and she's like, because she doesn't know how and she can't find the letters. It's just really funny.
Yeah, so that would be a good idea to have her text her.
She'd learn a new skill.
Yeah, why not? Teach her some of what you know.
Yeah.
And she could teach you some of what she knows.
Yeah.
Right? So that's good. So you talked about feelings of guilt. So how are you going to deal with those feelings?
Oh, that's a good question because I really hadn't realized how guilty I feel. I don't think I realized I was feeling guilty until I said it, actually. I don't know how I'm going to deal with it. I don't know because I hadn't thought about it.
Right. Maybe that's something you want to explore a little bit more. Because those feelings that you're having, those guilt feelings, and when they actually occur, what are you talking about at the time? And specifically, is it just about you not coming or not having time, or is it some more there?
It's about, she can't come because I'm busy, or I can't go because I'm busy, or I can go but only spend one night instead of 2 nights, and she'll sit there and look sad, or I'll see her crying, and I don't know if this makes me terrible, but I feel like maybe she should have gotten used to it already. It's been more than 6 years now that I've been here.
Right.
Almost 6 years.
So let me ask you this. We're down the road in your life, and you have a daughter, and your daughter goes away, and she's busy. And she says, Mom, I'm really busy. I don't have any time. What are you going to say?
I hope that I understand. It's really difficult to, I don't know. I'm sure I'm going to feel sad. I'm going to miss her. But my family history is it was all cookie cutter. My entire family fits in the same mold, and I broke away from that mold. Nobody in my entire family had ever even graduated from high school. Okay, so I did that. And let alone go to college. Okay. I had a cousin who went to college after he got his GED.
Okay.
But he still lived at home with mom. And college was 10 minutes away. So I'm the only one who's ever even moved out, A, of their parents' home, and B, 300 miles away.
Right.
So to them, me doing this is different. So I think that makes it more difficult for my mom to understand. You know, I wonder if my dad understands, or if just because he's a man, he doesn't show it. I don't know, but
That's a good question.
she just, I feel like maybe that's why she's having a really difficult time. And so to answer the question, you know, if I have a daughter, I would hope that I'll remember everything that I went through. And it'll help me be more understanding of that. I'm not gonna lie, maybe I will miss her and I will feel sad, but it will be something that I'm familiar and used to, as opposed to my mom. She never really did that, you know. And then to her mom, you know, my grandma, nobody ever really did that. And it's everybody still lives in this little radius. Even in Mexico, my entire family.
Right.
They all can go visit each other whenever they want to. Well, I can't do that.
Right.
And I miss it, yes. I feel sad, yes. But I'm doing it because I'm here and I'm going to school. I don't think that they understand that.
Okay. So what would you like for her? How would you like her to act? When you say, I'm too busy, I can't do this, what would you want to see her say?
I would like her to say, okay, mija, I understand. I would like her to be upfront about it, and I would like her to say, well, I would like to see you within the next 2 weeks, so if you could plan it or put it in your schedule somehow, that would be nice. I would like her to be more direct.
Is that her personality?
No.
Okay, it's not. So you want her to go outside of her personality to accommodate you? Is that what you're saying?
I guess so. I hadn't really thought about it that way.
Oh, okay. So how could you, get across what you're feeling to her, and deal with her according to where she is, according to how her personality and how she would react positively.
How can I accommodate her? Maybe sound nicer when I'm telling her something. Because I don't want to lie. So I still want to be direct, and I still, want to be honest. I don't know if I should change my tone of voice, or if I should, I don't know, what should I say?
I don't know, you told me.
Maybe I can try changing my tone of voice, because I guess maybe I do sound irritated.
Okay. Like she's bothering you?
I guess, yeah.
So you just told her the news. No, I'm too busy. And she's like, oh, okay. I'll see you when you're not too busy. What do you think she's feeling at that time?
I think she's feeling sad.
Sad?
And hurt. And maybe she feels like I don't care about her or something.
Okay. And she might, or she may just be disappointed. So how would you find out how she feels?
Maybe I can ask her.
You can ask her. And then tell her how it makes you feel. Okay, if she says, yes, it hurts my feelings, then how are you going to respond?
I'm going to say, Mother, I don't mean to hurt your feelings, but I would really appreciate it if you, try to view it from my standpoint and understand what I'm going through or the things that I have to do. But I love you and I don't mean to hurt your feelings.
Can she see it from your standpoint? If you're the only one that has branched out like that?
Probably not. I would hope that in the future, maybe sooner rather than later, that she could finally like embrace that idea. But I don't know that she will. She says she understands sometimes, but I don't believe it because her tone of voice doesn't convey it, or the way she's saying it doesn't convey that to me.
Do you think she's proud of you?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good. And you feel that? You feel it coming from her?
Oh yeah.
That's good.
You know, I've seen her, like, we're at the grocery store and we run into, you know, an old friend of hers or something, and then she'll say, oh, this is my daughter, and, you know, she'll say, like, she went to the U of A, and I'm like, Mom, you don't have to tell everybody that.
She's
you know?
proud of you.
She is.
Yeah,
she is. I think she just always thought that I would come back after I finished college, and I didn't.
Okay. Yeah.
So I think that that's something she has that I'm used to.
You know, sometimes parents, especially parents who who follow that cookie cutter mold, as you put it, sometimes they think about the things that they wish they did when they were older, when they were younger, rather. And sometimes they want to live through their kids. Do you think that's possible?
I don't know. I hadn't really thought about that either.
Well, that's something that we can talk about, and definitely something that you can talk to your mom about. You know, there's different ways that you can communicate that maybe you're just used to communicating on the phone. Maybe you can write each other letters because it's so much more intimate to write a letter. You know, things like that. So, and those are topics that you can bring up and get to know her as an adult now.
Right. That's right, I'm an adult, and sometimes I forget. Maybe she forgets.
Yeah, could be. Could be. Well, what we're going to do is, between now and the next session, we're going to kind of come up with some ways that you can stay more connected to your mother, and so that there is a feeling of togetherness, even though you're apart.
Okay.
You know, so just kind of brainstorm some ways that you can do that, even if it's just writing a little list of different things that you can do.
Okay.
And that would alleviate some of your guilt, and it would alleviate some of her anxiety.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I'll try that.
Okay. So that would be something that, you know, you can work on till the next session, and then we'll talk about that a little bit more and get into maybe redefining your relationship with her now as an adult.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
All right. So now session closed. What do you think that I did well?
You did I really liked how you took something that I was saying and you just asked me directly, you know, like when you asked me about guilt, I was like, wait a minute, she picked up on that and I didn't really pick up on it myself, and so you asked me directly, like, how are you going to handle that? So I really like that.
Is there anything you or any direction you would have liked me to go in?
No, I think everything went really good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, is there anything that I could have improved on?
I think everything you did was really good so far, and I really liked it. There's nothing, you know, that I would say you should do differently.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.